weekends are mostly reserved for big events, including weddings, outdoorings, and of course funerals. So this weekend in the Volta regional town of Ehi near Sogakope, there was a big funeral over the weekend there. Dignitaries, including traditional rulers, came from far and near. There was a 26-page order of service with a biography of the deceased, as happens at virtually all funerals, except, I'm sure you're wondering by now, this particular funeral wasn't one that you've witnessed before, at least here in Ghana. It was one of a kind. The deceased was a canine called Fofo. It's a dog. That's the historical dog. Stephen Atachi, the owner of the dog, has been explaining to JoyNews why they held such a grand funeral for this dog.
I'm about to speak to a man who has done something many people say is weird. I'm sure you heard the story of Fofo, the dog who died somewhere in the Kitsu North District of the Volta region. The owner promised to give it a befitting burial and also get a veterinary home for the dog. The funeral happened over the weekend with glitz and glamour, and I'm here to speak to Honorable Stephen Atachi. He is the owner of the late Fofo. We'll ask him why he went to that extent to place such importance on a dog. You are welcome to JoyNews.
Yeah, thank you very much for bringing me to this platform to express why we give that fitting burial to Fofo.
I'll come to that, but tell me, how long did you live with the dog?
23 years old. The dog belongs to my mother. My mother stayed with the dog for 11 years, and my mother died 12 years now, plus that 11 years, that's the 23 years old.
So the dog lived with you for 23 years. Yeah. But I mean, it's just a mere dog. Why would you attach such importance to it?
It's not a mere dog. You see, it's not a mere dog. We call the dog is a miraculous dog because it normally do a lot of things which advance more than animal.
I don't understand.
What I mean is that is animal, that pet is very disciplined, and in actual fact, he carried, I mean, every message my mother gave it to that is he carried away. It will surprise you. The day he questioned my mother who passed, is that dog went out and called the people home. And when the people came in and they lifted my mother to a room, that dog was in the room until my mother breathed the last breath, 10 p.m. before the dog came out. I mean, after the death of my mother, the dog be with us. When you see the family member, he know that this is a family member. It is a time to let the whole Africa knows that what the whites are doing, we can also do that. The animal have all right. You go to advanced countries, we have a cemetery for animal, like you have also cemetery for. We have a cemetery for animal.
So you have built a veterinary center to sort of serve as a memory for Fofo.
For the whole Volta region. The type of, I mean, the hospital we are building, we don't have in the area, the region.
Let's talk about the funeral. Yeah. I realized the dog was buried over the weekend, right?
Yeah, it has been buried over the weekend.
And it was glitz. It was with glitz and glamour.
Oh yeah.
From the videos I've seen, you had drummers coming in to drum. You had people coming there. And all. Why would you go to such an extent for a mere dog?
No, one, the people, that dream I brought in, the people are eager to see exactly what is going on. And it will interest you to know we have a group from South Africa. From South Africa group, a very international group, but when they heard of the news, they said no, they can never be out of this history.
So how much did you spend on the funeral?
For one or two reasons. I would not disclose.
Just give me an estimate, like 10,000 cedis.
No. Please.
You know, in account, there's something called in Swabody where you set up the table for people to donate. Did you do that?
Oh yeah, people. You see, people feel they have what the idea I got. They support it. So some people support it. Some people give support by kinds. It will surprise you. Somebody donated a cow to be killed and just take care of
Really?
Yeah, cow. And somebody also donated a pig.
But you see, the irony is that you are fighting for animal rights. Then somebody had to kill his animal to bury your animal. It's not fair. What do you think?
No. What happened is that God has given us dominion over those things.
People think that you are psychologically not okay. Is everything okay up there?
Oh, I'm 100% okay. Very, very 100% okay.
So you are saying?
Very, very 100% okay.
Because they think this is weird.
No, yeah. I mean, people thought, you know, he had been in the morgue for almost 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah. He passed away 24th August, and we buried 23rd, September. So almost 1 month. A day out of 1 month.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The reasons people give for the things they do. Of course, this 23-year-old dog, for must be very special to this.